All right, bro. Cedric Speaks, the legally blind entrepreneur. So, semen retention will make you appear taller. 100%. All right. Semen retention will make you appear taller. And for my boys who are still in the middle of puberty, semen retention may actually make you taller. And not practicing SR and touching yourself, or just having large amounts of estrogenics when you're in the middle of puberty can stunt your growth, right? So I would say if you're in puberty, it can make you taller. And after puberty, when your height is set in stone, it'll just simply make you appear taller. Like for me, myself, this is one of the physical benefits that I noticed. I would say I noticed within the first month. Yeah, within like the first month, I noticed. And the reason this is happens is because semen retention, it gives you better posture, right? It gives you better posture. So when I'm releasing on a regular basis, daily, weekly, I notice that my posture is a little bit hunched over, right? It's hunched over. And I have to like intentionally pick myself up, poke my chest out, whatever. Like you gotta intentionally do that a lot of the times when you're not retaining. But when you are retaining and you have so much energy, it gets to a point where it's like your spine just naturally straightens out. It just naturally straightens out. Like you don't have to put any type of you don't have to put any effort into straightening out your posture, like at all. So yeah, I noticed that with myself, which is a huge reason of why I know SR is not placebo, is because there's a lot of physical benefits that I see within myself that just they can't really be argued. You know what I mean? Like the glow can't really be argued. And for myself, like my posture can't be argued. Like I feel that, you know what I mean? I feel it. And I've been practicing SR for a long time. So I got a good feeling of how life is off of it and how life is on it. Right. And I also think that, well, you know, how women like taller dudes and all of that and whatever. Like, I think like, well, I know women pick up on it. Women will pick up on you having better posture. This is one of the things that, especially if they like around you regularly, this is one of the things that they'll subconsciously know is something different, but they won't really know fully what it is. You know what I mean? But like, it's almost like literally you got taller overnight, you know, like, and on the research I did, like this is like a mating type of call for women to know, okay, who's alpha, who's beta. You know, the alpha standing straight up, chest poked out, head in the air, or chin up. You know, the beta most likely is, you know, hunched over a little bit, head down, lack of confidence. Um, and so, you know, uh, a strong posture, it pretty much gives off the signal of dominant, healthy, confident, strong, all of that, all of the traits that women look for in us, you know, as men. So this is important, you know, when it comes to your attraction as a man, is to make sure that, you know, your posture is right. You get what I'm saying? Make sure your posture is right. You should be up, standing straight up, chest out, back straight, chin up, you know, not hunched over like Quasimodo. You know what I'm saying? We not hunchbacks of Notre Dame. You know, we not hunchbacks. It's like we stand straight up. That's just what it is, you know? And yeah, you know, and to all y'all boys who haven't finished puberty, you know, you know, uh, you know, stop touching yourself, or, you know, you may not max out when it comes to your height. You know what I'm saying? As far as how tall as you can be, like you may not max out. For some of you, your dad might be 6 foot, but you know, your dad might be 6'6", but you didn't get it. Why? Because you probably was just you was just draining yourself. You know what I'm saying? You was getting in the middle of the growing process. So it's like, if you know, from, I would say, you know, 12 to 21, you know, a lot of dudes are still in puberty, still growing. You know, maybe 21 stretching it, but a lot of dudes are still growing. So it's like, you shouldn't be getting in the middle of that process at all. With something as just wasteful as touching yourself, you know what I mean? And then, like, you know, especially if you're an athlete, if you know what I'm saying, you playing high school, college ball, professional ball, whatever, overseas, it's like, you want every inch there that you can get, like every inch, every inch, will help you in sports, you know what I mean? So your posture is important. Like, man, think about how many athletes don't really practice SR, and right, you know, they're playing more hunched over than they should be, or they playing with less of an inch than they should really have on a competitor or whatever. It's like, you know, a lot of guys just don't know. A lot of guys don't know. And that's where, you know, that's where people like me, I come in to let you know, SR will make you taller. You know what I'm saying? However you want to explain it, whether you just want to say, oh, you appear taller, or it'll actually make you taller, you're going to get taller than you are on SR. So like for me, I'm 5'9". That's how tall I've always been my whole life. At least like from my understanding is 5'9". That's as tall as I've always been. I've never measured myself on a long streak of SR. That's something that I probably do, but I'm probably 5'10". You know what I'm saying? I'm probably 5'10". With the posture adjustment, because it makes a major difference for me. Like, it makes a major difference. Like, I can feel it. Like, I can feel it. You feel me? Like, it makes a huge difference with my posture, from when I'm retaining to when I'm not retaining. You know what I mean? And overall, I just feel way better. So I'm probably a good 5'10", you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? 5'9", 5'9.5", 5'10", like, you know, who knows? But, and I'm not saying you're gonna grow to like 6'7" from 5'9". Like, if you're still in puberty, yeah, that's why I said in puberty, you have the ability to actually get taller. After puberty, when you're setting your height is your height. Only thing you can really do is fix your posture. But, you know, for the average grown man, I'm not saying you're going to get to like go from 5 feet to 6 feet. Maybe if you 5'11", you could go to 6 foot. But I'm saying, you know, I'm not saying you're going to go from mid fives to, but what I'm saying is going to adjust your posture, make you naturally stand up straight, which is going to, it's going to make you appear taller and overall make you more attractive to the opposite gender, because we know every inch shorter you get, every inch shorter we get, man, we get a little less attractive. You know what I'm saying? To most of them, like most females not trying to have no 5 foot flat guy. You feel me? Like most females ain't trying to date a 5'1" guy unless he got bands. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just be straight up honest. Like most women ain't trying to date that, or unless she that short her damn self. Right? Like they want us to have some type of, like, you ain't gotta be tall, but it's like, you know, they want you to have some type of like dominant look to you, and height, I guess, expresses that. But if you're not 6'6", 6'7", 6 feet, you know what I'm saying? Like the least that you can do for yourself is take the necessary steps to have a strong posture.